So closely related to that, you have taken it from me, hospitality.
Yes.
But I was now wondering, what has we have visited your facility once or twice, and pardon me to say that the menu is the taste is out of this world.
Yes.
And I know that the madam of the house is behind that.
Yes.
Is it her culinary expertise that made you into venture into hospitality, so that can be an added value? Or I am just wondering, what has structural engineering, civil engineering got to do with hospitality?
Not necessarily. The first point of call is that don't forget that I'm a structural engineer.
Sure.
I deal with structures.
Yes.
At a point, I decided to convert my structural engineering skills into entrepreneurial skills.
Good.
The first point of call is for me to create structures. If I create a structure, what do I do with it? Rent it out and collect rent? No. There are better uses I can put a structure to. One of the easiest uses that can create good employment for fellow Nigerians is the hospitality industry, because it has a lot of privileges and opportunities for people to participate in.
Interesting.
You understand me? Then on the tasty food side of it, which you mentioned in our hotel chains, yes, it is not necessarily born out of Madam's culinary skills. She has an added passion to it, in the sense that she likes to have it done by herself. And that has created a ripple effect, that has rubbed up positively on the staff and the patronage across board.
Closely related, like I said, you are a man of the people. You are everywhere. I know that where you come from, there's a socio-cultural club where you have paid your dues. You have also been a past president there, which is the Esako Club 81.
Yes.
You have been everywhere there. Even now, you are still mentoring and nurturing even the leaders. What is this knack for community development? You are everywhere. In fact, let me just say it. When the home branch was launched and you were bereaved, you still had to go for that function to go and deliver that lecture.
Yes.
What's the drive? What's the motivation?
Yes. You see, it's very unfortunate that the difficult realities of time has made our people drift so dangerously away from the realities of human existence. Everybody talks today about, leaving the country, going to another country. Somebody else built that country where you are trooping to. Somebody else endured. Go and check the history of those areas, those civilizations. They fought just like they're fighting now, maimed, killed, before they stood on their ground, on their feet. I believe very much that wherever we find ourselves in this country, wherever we come from, God did not make a mistake by saying you should come from so place. And that is why wherever we find ourselves, I make as much effort as possible to be on the developmental side. I don't really have the attraction of going to stay in ready-built communities. No, I don't. You see, and that is what informed it. And that is why you see that as an Esako man, I feel naturally driven to want to give back to Esako. And that is why Esako Club 81 appealed to me from day one as a young man. Because the idea is for you to give, not to receive. And of course, a man does not give what he or she does not have. So that is what informed it. And the motivation is there for me to make sure that the younger generations that are coming are properly guided. Even the current leadership is properly guided. And then the youths are motivated enough, mentored to adequately be able to stand on their feet. Of course, if they stand, they will be able to contribute to society also.
Okay. Interesting conversation. What you just said now really interests me because you are always there. Even talking about this Soccer Club, what I said earlier, you are well traveled. When they did the American inauguration, you were there to give the lecture. You know, always at home is here, Lagos here. When we did the 40th anniversary, where they want to encourage people to, raise funds. Now, that's not the only part of you. You are also a past president of Rotary Club.
Yes.
And that is even more humanitarian.
Yes.
I want to quickly talk about that. Giving. And that's how you have been replenished.
Yes. Just like I said, based on our Christian background and belief, nothing in our possession actually belongs to us. Rotary is a family of charity. Yes. Rotary is a place of giving. As a Rotarian, there is something which you can give. There's no poverty in Rotary. There's always something which you can give. If you cannot give your time, you can give your treasure, or you can give your talent.
Intellect.
In these three things, you can be able to give through Rotary in 4 areas, which coincide with the 4-way test of Rotary. If you say you don't have, is it the truth? If you say you don't have, is it fair to all concerned? If you say you don't have, is it beneficial to all concerned? If you say you don't have, will it bring goodwill and better friendship?
Interesting.
So if you put your situation to test in these 4 areas, you will see that there's something which you can do. If you don't have money, there's a way you can talk to somebody. The person can decide not to commit suicide.
That's true. And
if you say you are poor, there's a way your life can minister to somebody who is poorer than you, who is even better than you, and say, if this man I'm richer than is alive, why should I take my life? So we all have the ability to give. Thank you, sir.
That's where we want to round off, really. You have traveled wide. You said it earlier, the brain drain. There's nothing wrong with brain gain. Go there, gain it, just like you have done. You come back and for other people to gain from.